Hey folks, Jim from Salvinos J R Models with yet another of our September kits. This one's kind of special, and this is kind of a, oh boy, you can't have this. We have our Builders Club, and we have an exclusive just for the Builders Club. This is, I believe, our third kit that is available only if you're in the Builders Club. If you've got a friend that's in the club, you can get him to buy a kit for you. But otherwise, the only way to be able to get one of these is to be a member of the club. So let's take a look and see what's inside of this, and I'll talk a little bit more about the club. So here we have the 1982 Pontiac Le Mans that Benny Parsons drove. I think this was, what, the first qualifier over 200 miles an hour. Anyway, this is exclusively for the Builders Club. What is the Builders Club? It is a Kit of the Month club that you join. You pay whatever you don't even pay retail cost on a kit. You get a discount on the kits from being in the club. I'm not sure, since I'm not a member of the club, I'm not sure if you pay shipping on it. But anyway, you get a deal. It's a deal. And then if you buy any of the other kits, anything else that we have in stock, you can get it for the same deal, plus free shipping on any additional kits. If you want to order a pallet of kits, you can get a pallet of kits for free shipping, just the cost of the shipping from the one. That's a pretty stinking good deal. We also have some I believe we've got a discount for the club if you want one of the Indy cars. It's a good deal. I don't know the cost on the club membership offhand. Sorry, guys. I'm not in the sales part of the company. So anyway, let's see what's going on inside. We have that the Le Mans body. This was, this is one of our first bodies that we did. First bodies that I designed to go with the monogram chassis and parts. We did the 2+2 86 2+2 Pontiac, but we also did the Le Mans. So one of those missing kits you guys never got to build. So round and squishy are round. They're not very squishy, but they are a little squishy. So set that. Well, I'll keep that up here. So here are our glass. Here's our glass tree. Some of our engine parts. You notice we originally the monogram kits were all shot in whatever color the body was. That's what everything else was, because it was all in one big mold, and we've changed that on some stuff. So you can get a tree of parts like this that has the tree shot in the metallic. So if you want to paint them, you can paint them. If you don't want to paint them, you don't have to paint them. These look really good with just some of the Tamiya panel line stuff. Just because it's in the tree, there's a Grand Prix grill. So there we've got those parts. Okay. Where's my knife? What did I do with my cutting implement? I threw it around here someplace. Okay. Well, guess I'll just have to use my teeth on this one, right? So let's pull out this here hood. So there is our hood. Actually, what I wanted to get to, don't cry, guys. Just break it off the tree. So there's that Le Mans grill that just fits right on there. Trust me, it fits right on there. My fingers aren't letting me do it, but it fits right on there. Oh, well, it fits right on there. Trust me. Okay, now we get to the colored portion of the show. Open over the box so you don't lose stuff over the floor. So, because the interior of that car was red, we shoot these parts in red. I wish I had a good picture of the mold for this. the giants upon whose shoulders I stand, the guys who designed and created all this stuff, they designed the mold. So the mold is one single box that does all of the parts in one shot. The mold itself is about 4 feet by 3 feet, and it holds the inserts for all of these parts. I don't know how they sit in there, but all of these parts, all of these trees sit in that one big mold. And originally when they shot it, it would shoot the body also, and it may be on some of our other kits. I'm sorry, I'm in Texas. Everything's done in Southern California, and I have never actually seen this mold on the machine putting out product. But in one shot, it would do the entire kit, with the exception of the glass and the tires. It do all the parts, the body parts, the body itself, the hood, everything at one shot. It's a massive mold, and we were fortunate enough to be able to purchase that when we first started. But anyway, that being said, when we shoot that, with the Pontiac 2+2 and the Le Mans, these are actually done in separate molds. But all of these parts are still shot in that one big mold. One of these times when I go out to California, I want to see that thing in action. It's just a beautiful work of engineering. And what I say about the guys that made these was, they didn't just, as I create stuff on the computer, I create it and I build the whole thing, the whole car fully assembled in the computer, so I know how things are going to fit or not. These guys, not only did they not build it at size, but they actually had to build the parts anywhere from 2 to 4 times actual size. They had to sculpt their patterns. Then they had to sculpt the patterns for the other side, and everything had to match. That's why I say I stand on the shoulders of the giants that came before me. I so much appreciate what they did in their designs and how they had to make stuff work, and the compromises they had to do. Just like I have compromises in what I do, but what they did was just, to me, as both a model designer and a sculptor, it's just, I'm amazed at what these guys did, and I greatly appreciate it. So enough babbling on that. Let's take a look at. Let me pull out of the box here. The instruction sheet. Do I need to look at the instruction sheet? Probably not. But here is the decal sheet. Mr. Kemp did a beautiful job. Those are a nice, vivid red. So typically all you guys need to do on our kits, on most of the stuff, I'm looking at my monitor to my left, and this is really a vivid red that I am looking at in my hands, but on my monitor it looks orange. I don't know what you're going to be seeing, but this is really a vivid, deep red. It's beautiful. So don't go by what you see on the computer screen, because it may not be right. Anyway, once again, Mr. Kemp, beautiful work. So there you go. Once again, the club exclusive for September, the JD Stacy, JD Stacy Ranier Racing. It does not want to cooperate with not getting a reflection, does it? The Benny Parsons Le Mans. So that is available if you are in the club, or if you've got a buddy in the club. I don't know if we have any left, because it is just limited to what the guys in the club are interested in ordering. So join the club or ask your buddies. So anyway, Rick Salvino and myself and all the boys out in California at the office greatly appreciate you checking out our videos, joining us on Facebook. See it down below. Going to our store and buying some cool stuff, because we've got more cupping every month. We've got a classic car and usually 2 to 3 current cars, and we've already got stuff set up, lined up for that. You can see over my shoulder. Let me move one of those boxes. I just did the video. Move my big fat head. I just did the video on Scott Dixon's Indy car that is now shipping also. So those are available, and we got some other cool stuff lined up and coming. So and even if you don't know, next year, probably somewhere next summer, if all goes well, we're going to have some Ron Capps Toyota funny cars, adding that to our batch of stuff. In 2024, or 2025, we'll also have the Dark Horse Mustang. Hopefully, cross your fingers. Maybe Santa might bring something. I'm not sure. And then in the first quarter, if all goes well, we will have the 2024 through whatever Toyota. So we'll see those changes coming. So Rick and myself are keeping ourselves in the poorhouse, making sure you guys get some really cool stuff. So where's my buttons? Let's get you out of here, and I'll on to editing some videos.